My name is Maggie O'Haire, and I'm a professor in the Center for the Human-Animal Bond at Purdue University. We know that veterans are struggling. They face high rates of depression, anxiety, and suicide. Our research has shown that veterans with service dogs show lower rates of PTSD, lower depression, and lower anxiety. We see that they have a higher quality of life, 70% higher in fact, and they're even showing less absenteeism from work, 82% less missed work due to health if they have a service dog. We even see these effects on a biological level, so we measured the stress hormone cortisol and found that veterans with service dogs had a healthier morning pattern of the stress hormone cortisol than those who did not have a service dog. Service dogs can help veterans with PTSD through two main areas. The first is through a set of trained tasks that help to mitigate the disability of PTSD. And the second is through the naturalistic components of being a dog. The trained task that is most important to veterans is to calm or comfort to their anxiety. What that looks like is if a veteran is experiencing a panic attack or a flashback, the dog can nudge them to bring them back to reality and focus on the dog and the present. We found that veterans use this task on average 5 times per day. We also found that veterans really highly rate the non-trained and naturalistic components of having the dog, such as love and companionship. Service dogs might not be the best fit for everyone. Some examples of when a service dog wouldn't be a fit would be allergies, if someone in the home is allergic to dogs, or if the individual is unable to care for the dog. We also find that there are drawbacks to service dogs. The most common drawback that we identified is that veterans are reporting people paying too much attention to them in public. They used to be able to go to the grocery store or the bank quietly without people noticing them, but now people are excited and want to talk to them and meet their dog. For some veterans, this is fun, they come out of their shell, they enjoy it, but for other veterans, they just want to go to the store and get some milk. Research is important on this topic for many reasons. The first reason is that service dogs are in high demand and funding for them is limited. Waitlists can exceed 5 or more years, and without science to document the evidence of these benefits, the waitlist will continue to be long and funding will be limited. The second reason that research is important is because clinicians and policymakers require evidence to make decisions. For service dogs to maintain public access and for clinicians to make evidence-based recommendations for service dogs, they need the data behind it. And right now, that data is limited. So our goal at Purdue is to collect data to give veterans a voice through science, to bring their anecdotes and their stories into data that can be used to make policy decisions, insurance decisions, and access decisions.